Hi everyone, this series is all about reading economics from Tamil Nadu board book and हम लोग daily we cover economic topics and I'll try to be speaking in English rather than going into English so that even the students from South India are being benefited from these videos. So yes, without wasting any time, I'll just share the book with you and let's continue. So we've started the series and we've already read what is macroeconomics and what is economy and what are the different types of the economy. Today we are going to start with economic systems, that what are economic systems, and in particular today we are going to read about capitalistic economy, which is also known as capitalism in together or as a whole. Okay, so I'll just quickly jump onto my pen so that I can hold on, so that I can keep writing. Okay, wait, there's some issue, guys. Just give me a moment. I am facing some issues with my computer, I believe. I think, yeah, now that's fine. Everybody can see. I'll just share the pen. All right. Okay. So as I said that we are going to read about economic systems and then let's quickly start reading. So economics, what is economic system? When we are reading about something, we need to know what is it that we are reading about. So we are reading about economic system. What is economic system? Economic system refers to the manner in which individuals and institutes, both, not only individuals, not only institutes, both are connected together to carry out economic activities in a particular area. So if you live in a particular area, we are not reading, when we are talking of the economic system is a system as a whole, and it's your area. Say this circle specifies your area, so your area has a lot of functioning going on. Somebody is producing something, somebody is consuming something, individual, it's all about, it's not only about the individuals or it's not only about the institutes, it's actually how both are connected and how both are functioning. Okay, so it is a methodology of doing economic activities to meet needs of the society. How economic activities are being conducted by both individuals and institutes together, for the functioning of meeting the needs of the society. All right. So there are three major types of economic systems that we are going to study. So today we are going to talk about capitalism, capitalist economy or capitalism. Tomorrow we'll talk about socialist economy, that is socialism, and day after tomorrow we'll talk about mixed economy. Okay. And okay, so let's first start with globalism. What is globalism? So the term coined by Manfred D. Steger in 2002 to denote the new market ideology of globalization that connects nations together through international trading and aiming at global development. The ideology is also termed as extended capitalism. So capitalism was happening in a particular area, okay, that how institutes and how individuals are connected, who's dominating, who's concerned about whom, like our institutes concerned about the society, or our institutes concerned about their own profit. So that was the different kinds of systems that we were talking about in a particular area. But once we opened our economies and we got connected to the world, so now when we are functioning, when we are talking of the globalism part, every country is focusing on their benefit. So then we call it extended capitalism as well. Okay, so what is capitalism? Let's first read the broader area and then we'll move to in particular capitalism. So capitalism and socialism are two extreme and opposite approaches. Both are two extreme approaches, and in between we get mixed approach. So in capitalism, there is total freedom and private ownership of means of production. So if I am producing something, I have my private ownership. Nobody can own other than me. It's all private, and there's complete freedom on how I want to produce. Okay, freedom and private ownership. All right. But in socialism, there is no freedom for private, right? For private, like if I am producing something, there's no freedom for me. There's a public ownership of means of production. So that means I'm working for somebody. I'm not owning my company. The company is of government, like public sector has the ownership, and there's no complete freedom for me, like private person, to own the means of production. Okay, and in mixedism, like mixed economy, denotes that the coexistence of both capitalism and socialism. So you can see that if there's a line like this, and if socialism is like this, that government is owning everything, if capitalism is this, that private sector is owning everything, mixed somewhere lies in between, where both are sharing the ownership. So nobody has the complete freedom, but both are sharing the ownership. Okay, that is something that we need to know. So we'll, in particular, in today's class, begin with the capitalistic economy. So Adam Smith is the father of capitalism. I'll just highlight Adam Smith. Why is the highlighter? Oh, sorry. I just shared the eraser instead of highlighter. Okay, guys, I'll highlight. Adam Smith is the father of capitalism. Okay, so when we say who's the father of capitalism, Adam Smith. Capitalist economy is also termed as free economy. So if we say laissez-faire in Latin, so free economy, which means market economy, where the role of government is minimum and market determines the economic activity. In microeconomics, we also say that there is complete role of demand and supply forces. Like whatever is happening in the market, if somebody is demanding, somebody is supplying, that is determining the price. Okay, and there's complete freedom in the market. There's minimum government ownership. Government cannot decide the price for the companies. Companies have freedom to choose their price based on the market condition. Okay, so you can see picture of Adam Smith, like some animated picture. But yeah, so the means of production in a capitalist economy are privately owned. So the means of production are privately owned. Okay, manufacturer produce goods and services with profit motive. So there's a motive of profit. If I am owning something, if I have my complete ownership on my company, say we have Equipoise classes, and if I have complete ownership, so when I do have complete ownership, I'll think about my profit. The private individual has the freedom to undertake any occupation. Private individual has the freedom to take any occupation and develop any skill. So the US, so which are the example of the capitalistic economy? I'll highlight with another color so that's more better. Okay, the USA, West Germany, Australia, Japan are best example of capitalist economies. However, they do undertake large social welfare measures to safeguard the downtrodden people from the market forces. So private ownership, there's complete private ownership, profit motive, freedom, market is free. But if somebody is not benefited from those private conditions, then the government intervene. But government do take care of the social welfare as well. Government would not intervene to own the private means, and government would not be considering, like government will not interfere. Government will say, okay, market, you're there, you do whatever you want to do, but I am here to take care of the people who are not benefiting by your means. So I won't leave my society. That is also there. So that is why these are the best examples. Okay, what are the features of capitalist economy? Private ownership of property and law of inheritance. Okay, again, I'll go back to the original color or maybe the pen itself. Okay, yeah. So private ownership of property, that is what we know. The basic feature of capitalism is that all resources, namely land, capital, machine, mines, etc., are owned by private individuals. The owner has the right to own, keep, sell, or use these resources according to his will. So if I am owning something, I have complete freedom, that how I want to use something. Consider you live at your home. Okay, you live in your house. So it's your house. So you have complete freedom. Whenever you want to go to the kitchen, you can go and you can grab anything. Whenever you want to bring something at your place, you can bring it. That is something which is yours. Government is not coming in your house to live with you, to control. You can't buy the packet of chips, you can't do this, you can't do that. That means you won't have the ownership, so you won't have the complete freedom. That is where we are coming from. Okay, so the property can be transferred 2 years after death. So if I have my property, I can transfer it to anybody after death. Okay, so freedom of choice and enterprise. So what is happening again? As I said, that if something is mine, I have complete freedom of choice. Like whatever I want to use, however I want to use. Take it back to the example of your house. So if you like coffee, you have complete freedom to bring coffee at your place. But if you don't have freedom at your house or in your house where you're living, so if somebody else's who has the ownership of your house, they want to have tea and they restricts you from getting coffee, then you won't have any choice. You have to follow the orders. But if you have the ownership of your house, that okay, this is my house, I have complete freedom, I'll live the way I want to live, I'll wear whatever I want to wear, that means you have freedom of choice. There's nobody restricting you. But if somebody is restricting me because that person has the ownership and I don't have any ownership, that means whatever I've been told to, I have to do that. Okay, you understand the common difference? Profit motive. So if I have ownership of my house, so I won't splurge. I will take care of everything because I know I have to earn, then I have to bring resources, but I have to save money as well. So I'll think about my profit. That is where the capitalism has the profit motive. Okay, so profit is driving force behind economic activities in a capitalist economy. Each individual and organization produce only those goods which ensure high profit. So if I'm producing a t-shirt and it's giving me profit after everything, cost, benefit and everything, it is leaving me with a profit of 300 rupees. Okay, but if I decide to go for the society and I decide to do something recycling part, okay, recycled t-shirt, but it's not leaving me with any profit, it's leaving me with 100, so I'll make sure to produce the thing that leaves me with higher profit. Okay, advanced technology, division of labor and specialization are followed. The golden rule for a producer under capitalism is to maximize profit. The producer, because he's owning everything privately, the golden rule is to maximize the profit. As I maximize the profit with the t-shirt, that is leaving me with 300 rupees. There's free competition. Okay, so that means that both product market and factor market are in, they have free competition, and the government cannot say that you buy from this, or government cannot restrict you from anything. Price mechanism is based on, I believe, demand and supply, forces of demand and supply. I told you and explained this to you in the beginning of the class itself. Then there's the role of government. As price mechanism regulates economic activity, the government has a limited role in capitalist economy. Okay, the government provides basic services like defense, public education, health, all these things, but otherwise there's no major role in determining price of the commodities or what is being produced in the economy. Then inequalities of income. A capitalistic society is divided into two classes. Why? Because there's a class that is focusing on producing the thing that will maximize their profit, because they are owning it privately. They're not concerned about the entire society, that, oh, I should produce the thing which is beneficial for all, but when it won't leave me with any profit. So I'll think of the thing that will maximize my profit, because the golden rule of capitalism is what? Maximize profits. Okay. So a capitalist society is divided into two classes of people: have, haves, and have nots. Okay, nots are those who own property, and have nots. Okay, so have and have nots. That is the thing. So have are those people who own the property. Have not, who do not own any property but work for their living. The outcome of the situation is that rich become richer, poor become poorer. Okay, so here economic inequalities goes on increasing in capitalistic economy. Merits are that, automatic working is there based on the demand and supply. Nobody has to take any control. Then there's efficient use of resources. Resources are being put to the optimized usage. Why? Because I am concerned with maximizing my profit. I'm not concerned. So if I have to maximize my profit, I'll make use of the resources very, very efficient. Incentives for hard work. Obviously, if somebody is working hard for me, okay, so then I'll give that person incentive so that they work even harder for me, because I want to maximize my profit. Economic progress. So that in that economy, when productivity level is high, production is high, when somebody is maximizing their profit, so even outputs would be higher. Consumer sovereignty. All production activities are aimed at satisfying the consumers. So that means consumers is in the win-win situation. Higher rates of capital formation. Increasing saving and investment leads to higher rate of capital formation in capitalistic economy, and development of new technology. Without new technology, actually it should be development and adaptation, because somebody will develop. A capitalistic economy mostly develops, but they also adapt to the newer technology, so that they work more efficiently, their productivity is higher, their profits are maximized, their resources are put to efficient usage. Okay, there are demerits also, but what are the demerits? Because their concentration is only on wealth and income, not the social welfare. So that is the issue. Then wastage of resources. Large amount of resources are wasted on competitive advertising. So we say resources are optimally used, but then certain resources in the process of optimal utilization are wasted as well on advertising, so that duplication of products, so that your profits are maximized. Class struggle is there. Then business cycle. Free market system leads to frequent violent economic fluctuations and crisis. And then production of non-essential goods, because even harmful goods is produced. So imagine if production of cigarettes and alcohol is giving you more profit, and that is not good for the society. Okay, but those are the harmful goods. But if that is leading to more profit for a producer, as I said, that I could be making I could be producing cigarettes, and that is leading me with a profit of 1,000 rupees, and I could be making something which is beneficial for the society. Okay, but it is not leaving me with profits, it's leaving me with 200 rupees. So where are 1000 rupees and where is 200 rupees? So you see there's huge difference. So I will not think about the society, because in capitalism the golden rule always is to maximize your own profit. And if I am maximizing my profit by the production of cigarette, then that is leading to production of higher harmful goods in the economy, just in order to make more profits. Understood. So there are loopholes also, there are limitations also, there are merits, there are demerits, because there would be demerit and merit of everything. No matter what economic system you go on reading, there would be merit and demerit of everything, and that is how we accept every economic system. And after reading the merit and the demerit, after actually analyzing it, every country decides that what they want to, where they want to be actually, in which place. So with that, we've come to end of this session, and tomorrow we'll begin with the socialistic economy or the socialism. I hope you like the class. Do give me your feedback. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take care and bye.